You. California dreaming about you.
How's it doing, good mates? Today we're going to be back doing we're back with another video. Today we're going to be doing sort of lesson, sort of building school sort of thing, going around all the aspects of a house and teaching you how to do things. And today we're going to be start off with doing roofs. First, I just made a bunch of generic looking houses with minimalist detailing, and I'm just going to show you the regular Minecraft houses. Very plain and they look pretty bad, and this is what you'll probably typically find in like villages and stuff. This is basically what you do not want to do with your roof. It's just there's no depth. Sure, the roof does give depth, but there's no overhang or anything, which we'll get on into this one. Copy and pasting that here, and now I want to show you accent and introducing palette into this, which will probably be a separate video in itself. Taking a darker color and just adding an overhang on the side, which gives it a lot of depth, and already making the roof go down another block, overlaying the framework, already makes it look like 10 times better than oak stairs sitting on top of the roof. Another way you can make this look even better is by adding a dormer, using contrasting blocks standing in the roof, so you can differentiate sections of the roof, and it just makes it look 10 times is better, and it's really easy. There's really not much effort into that, and just adding a chimney. Another roof that I use quite a lot is this sort of dome arc shape. If you watched my video on how to make a house, you would see this used quite a lot. You just use cobblestone across the sides in a sort of dome semicircle fashion, going up and down. Getting the curves can be kind of tricky, but with enough practice and repetition you can get it really right very easily. Just doing the roof, it's quite simple, just adding half a block difference from the cobblestone upwards, as you can see on the side, and just roughing up a bit to add a little bit of texture. This is also a good house roof design. Going to the next one is probably a design you'll see quite a lot, and it's this Viking sort of theme. I really want to accentuate the staircases and how they're placed to give a sort of gradient and sloped feel. How you do staircases and then a block in between, and alternating going upwards. It's always good to have two different block colors for the roofs and for anything really, as it really helps to break the roof up into different components, with the cobblestone as like an outlining structural feature and the spruce as the actual feature itself. I really want to zoom in on this. This is texturing for the roof. It's very easy. It's just adding half slabs, breaking indents in the roof, and just adding half slabs to give this sort of worn out and rustic feel to the build. These are very good in rustic builds, which you'll probably see a lot on the channel in the future, and it's very good once you get those slabs right. Another detail you could do is by on the sides knocking out a block inwards and adding a different color, which helps break up the colors around and not just making it all the same color, and just adding a glass or something, or you could just leave it filled in. Another way, as stated in the second design, you could just add another dormer using the same theme. It's very easy, just adding a cobblestone frame and just connecting up the roof, making sure that the frame itself, which I'll do in a second, actually gives a nice gradient slope and it's not just straight down, because it doesn't work as well with the sort of roof we're doing. You want it to complement the roof with its sloped nature, which I think looks pretty good, and you'll probably see a lot in the future. Another way is to use clay. This is also very good. Most people don't think of using clay for roofs, but it's a very good block to use, especially in organic builds and with houses involving like wooden stuff. Uh, I chose green because that works personally the best with the sort of surroundings and sort of theme of the house itself. Just following the same sort of principle as the sloped roof, but obviously there's a little bit of exceptions. You gotta sort of have an artistic eye and merit with this one, being able to identify where you need to knock away and add blocks in order to make it look natural. Another accent you could a way to accent this roof instead of just leaving clay is by outlining it with stone slabs, or you could use regular cobblestone, but I thought stone looked a lot better and complemented the style of the build. Another roof you could do is what it's very difficult, and you can see here that I got it wrong the first time. What you want to do is, because if you do it the way I just did with one block difference in between going up diagonally, there's not enough shape and curvature to the build. So what I decided to do is do 2, then 2, and then 1 to help give a nice curve. This can be very reminiscent to also other Viking builds, which help accentuate and elongate the style of the roof. In longer sort of builds, this would work excellently, as it helps complement the style of the build and the elongation and exaggeration of the build itself. Also, with the stone slabs, as I slope the roof down, I wouldn't expect anyone to get this roof style right the first time, but it's also very good to sort of try, and you can just mess around with it in your single player world and experiment with different types of roofs similar to this one. And the final design is a very simple half slab sloped roof. It helps just with sort of shape and the realism of things, adding a sort of sloped roof like this, so like rain falls off it, if it was like real world applicable. It just looks very good, making sure that you use a different style of block. I chose dark oak because there was already spruce and oak in this particular build, just adding a chimney as well. Now going back over the builds, we have the sloped roof one, the sort of Viking elongated house, which is sort of difficult to master, but looks very good if executed correctly. A clay roof, a Viking house roof, which you'll probably see a lot, and is very common to see in rustic builds. A regular slab house, a normal staircase house with spruce outlinings to help identify the roof, and the regular, not so appealing staircase roof. I hope you found some good inspiration in this video and helped spark your interest into making new videos, and if not, that's fine. Just take away techniques or probably ideas that you could probably use in your single player or just building anything in general. If you haven't already, please check out the server I've been building on called CastawayMC. I'll leave the link in the description again. Currently the server is down for maintenance. I'm not sure when it'll be up, but it should be very soon. But yeah, see you later, dudes.